If you ever come in here, ever, and mention a 3D circumstance, you aren't getting this. You haven't understood the thought transmission fundamentals. You haven't understood the fundamentals of law of assumption. You haven't understood the fundamentals of manifestation. It's all the same thing. If you mention to me anything anyone said, did, anything that happened, anything that is happening, anything that you think is going to occur, you don't fucking get the fundamentals of how this works, because you're goddamn mentioning a thing that you created that you could uncreate just as easily if only you got this. If only you got this. Oh my God. Your life would fucking change. So guys, the most popular course of 2025 that was in my squad is finally dropping on my website this May 14th at 9 p.m. EST. It is Thought Transmission 101. You're going to learn how to put your thoughts in their head the right way, because right now I bet you're putting all kinds of wrong fucking thoughts in their head and getting them doing all the wrong things in your 3D reality and not understanding why that keeps happening to you. The thing is, guys, thought transmission is happening all the time, and a lot of you think it's something to start doing. Manifestation is thought transmission, and you're not starting to do it. You're already doing it, and you're fucking it up. So in this course, not only do I give you teaching videos telling you all about thought transmission, but you have detailed workbooks explaining it, even in the most scientific way. I delve into the CIA documents called the Gateway Process, all about telepathy and conscious focused thought, and a thing called binaural beats and what was the other things? There's all this stuff, scientific stuff that I've never spoken about. Then I also have a meditation especially for you, the Transmit Thoughts to Your Specific Person meditation with binaural beats in it. So I'm taking the science of what the CIA told us in those special documents that were classified until recently, all about transmitting thoughts, focused thoughts from you to another person, combining that with the teachings of Neville Goddard, all about the law of thought transmission, and then giving you a whole simplified course on how to transmit your thoughts correctly so you create your desired reality. Come and get it 14th of May on my website. If you join the Subconscious Laws Squad, you will get $50 off the course price. But if you don't join, you'll just get the normal course price. Okay, guys? Come and join us in the squad for that so you get your discount code dropped 14th of May at 9 p.m. EST. Whoop, whoop! Yay! So the Laws lesson suggestion for today is stick to the news story like super glue no matter what. That is a great suggestion. Keep going and remind yourself of the fundamentals of the law. Now, what are the fundamentals of the law? This person I know definitely understands them because she's in the squad and she's one of our recent prize winners. But you've got to understand, guys, a lot of you don't understand the fundamentals of the law. And that is why I brought out this course. Because some of you think thought transmission is different from manifestation. This is how manifestation occurs. You guys understand that? If anyone's teaching you that this is something different, they're very fucking confused and should instantly block them or stop watching them or swipe right past them because they're confused as hell. The way thought transmission occurs is what manifestation is. You are transmitting thoughts constantly out here. Everyone is receiving it in your reality, and that's how your reality is created, because everyone is simply what? Your reflection. They can only be as you are. That is why I keep harping on about self-concept. If you don't change, they won't change, because they are simply receiving your transmitted thoughts, the thoughts that come from the you are, your concept of self. And if your concept of self is still the same old concept, the old story, and you haven't, as this person said, stuck to the new story like superglue, then they won't receive the new thoughts of that new you and the new story, and your reality will stay the same or get worse. Now, a lot of you don't get that. So if you don't get it, make sure you come and get this course May 14th, because a lot of you aren't getting the absolute fundamentals of this. That everyone in your reality is simply your reflection, like a hologram. And they can only receive what you're sending. And unfortunately, you're all sending things subconsciously. It's not the stuff you're sending consciously that I'm worried about. All the stuff you're affirming and all that stuff, great, good on you, well done. Whoopity-doo fucking da. What about the stuff you don't realize you're sending? What about all those unfocused thoughts that are rattling around in your subconscious mind, like, he's going to leave me, who's that girl on his Instagram, why didn't he text me back straight away, maybe he doesn't love me, this economy is going to ruin my business, my boss doesn't like me, they'll never promote me, that co-worker hates working with me, why is my friend upset with me, I always do things wrong. Those thoughts, half of you don't even realize you're thinking them. That's what this course is all about, uncovering those thoughts so you can transmit the right fucking thoughts, because most of you are transmitting all kinds of wrong thoughts 24 hours a day, 24/7. Maybe you give it a bit of a rest when you're asleep. That's about it. But so many of you are so unaware of your thoughts. So this course is all about focusing those thoughts and making sure you transmit via thought transmission the correct thoughts out so you get the correct 3D reflection. And you guys are in here telling me all about your fucking circumstances all day long as if I'm going to give two shits about them when I know they're simply your reflection. But you guys don't know that. You think you know. You say things like, oh, circumstances don't matter. I know they're only reflecting me, but... And then you tell me all about your goddamn circumstances, all about what they said, all about what they did, all about what happened, as if that fucking matters. When you think you realise you've transmitted thoughts, you think you realise that you created that reality, but you don't, because you're still talking about the reality. If you ever come in here, ever, and mention a 3D circumstance, you aren't getting this. You haven't understood the thought transmission fundamentals. You haven't understood the fundamentals of law of assumption. You haven't understood the fundamentals of manifestation. It's all the same thing. If you mention to me anything anyone said, did, anything that happened, anything that is happening, anything that you think is going to occur, you don't fucking get the fundamentals of how this works, because you're goddamn mentioning a thing that you created that you could uncreate just as easily if only you got this. If only you got this. Oh my God. Your life would fucking change. I can put people's words in people's mouths so easily. Can you? Every now and again, I write down what I got someone to say, like in my notes, like they said that. Or I'll circle it in my journal. They said that, they said that, they said that. Can you do that? Do you get people regurgitating your affirmations or regurgitating your new thinking as quickly as I do? No, you're not getting this yet. This is Fundamentals 101 of understanding how you are constantly, see this little picture? Constantly sending thoughts to everyone in your reality. And they can do nothing but receive them. They can't help but receive them. So are you, ask yourself, sending the right thoughts? And if you are in here, ever, in my lives, in my YouTube, in my squad, in my free Facebook group, or on any of my socials, asking a question and you mention what they said, what they did, what happened, what is happening, or what you think is going to happen, you aren't getting this. Oh, but I just need to tell you for context. Do you? Because the context is the circumstances. And what did I say about circumstances? Circumstances don't matter. Oh, but don't you need to know? No, what I need to know is why the fuck you're thinking that. Let's talk about what happened to you as a kid, and then I'll know why the fuck you're still thinking that shit that's causing that reality. What the hell do you need to know about my childhood for? Because it's creating everything. Oh, but some coaches say I don't need to heal my past. Bitch, I don't teach healing, and that dumb bitch is very confused about what I teach and what she should be teaching. I don't teach healing. I teach you to change your dominant you. Well, what's my dominant me? Well, the you formed in childhood. Oh, so I'm still being the being I became as a child, and I'm still being it as an adult, and everything in my reality is a reflection of the being I'm being that I don't realize I'm being? Yes. And then I'm transmitting thoughts to other people based on the being I am that I don't realize I am, and I need to change those thoughts, otherwise my reality won't change. Yes. Do you get that? Do you get that fundamental yet? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, well, fuck, you need this course. You need this course stat. But it only comes out May 14th. Guys, some of you just aren't getting this, and that's why you tell me all about your shit, and I don't care because it doesn't fucking matter. And it doesn't matter how many times I say it doesn't matter, you're still fucking telling me all about it as if it matters. It doesn't. I get it. Well, thank you. I'm glad someone does. Yes, my cat's back. Can you hear her meowing? Yes. She's got a bit brave because she went to visit the neighbours yesterday. I let her out finally. Circumstances never matter because you're transmitting thoughts all fucking day. You just need to transmit the right thoughts. Are you sending the right thoughts? Do you even know what thoughts you're thinking? No. Well, you're going to fuck this up then. Like the amount of you I see relying on an affirmation some coach gave you, or relying on even on my subliminals, on my thought transmission channel, or my meditations, or my affirmations, and you rely so heavily on that because you think that's going to be the one thing that changes things for you. But you're not aware of what you're also doing and thinking when you turn that subliminal off. Are you aware? Neville Goddard didn't have a book called The Power of Awareness for nothing. The clue is in the title, guys. Are you using the power of your awareness? Are you even aware? Most of you are walking around like this. La la la. Don't know why my reality keeps getting created like this. No idea. Must be his fault. Must be her fault. Must be the boss's fault. Must be the economy's fault. Must be the politician's fault. Come on. Who's in my face? There's something attached to my glasses. Guys, look. Every reality that is currently occurring in front of you was once reflected out by you via thought transmission. If you don't get that, if you don't get that one fundamental, nothing will fully change for you. You might get a few bits of movement, a few slight changes, but everything will go back to normal, back to the status quo of the you currently are because you haven't currently changed. Now my cat's really meowing. At least she's back. So when she went missing, this is what people are referring to, I stayed in the new reality. I didn't for a while. I wavered for a while there. I was really upset that she was back. And I imagined her back and imagined patting her and imagined her eating her food and I imagined her meowing at that door. And now she's meowing at that door, driving us nuts during this live. Circumstances don't matter. And everyone around me was telling me horrible stuff. Oh, maybe this happened to her, or maybe that happened to her. I can't even mention it. It was so horrible, the things people were saying to me. And I was like, la, 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 la. Are you able to do that? Daphne. All right, guys, make sure you come and join us in the squad so you get your $50 off. May 14th, it only runs for 3 days, the $50 off, then it goes back to the full price. So either get Thought Transmission 101 on the 14th of May at full price, or for those 3 days, you can get $50 off if you become a squad member. Now, squad membership is $50. So if you join the squad, you're literally getting your squad membership for free, plus you'll be in there for the success case files. And right now, today, we are dropping the first case success files. We have Katarina's wonderful live interview that goes for well over an hour last week and people asking their questions. Then we have 2 case files dropping inside the squad, so you'll get all of this when you join, plus an extra special bonus at the end of the month for squaddies. Plus you get $50 off code for Thought Transmission 101 when it drops for the 3 days. All right, guys, I'll see you in the squad. And if I don't see you in the squad, I'll see you on my website, 14th of May, for $50 off with your squad code or for the full price for the course of Thought Transmission 101 that everyone has been waiting to drop. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. And make sure you subscribe. Bye, guys.